Hello, my name is Annelies, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a brand new Apple Watch. I just got myself a brand new Series 4 Apple Watch, upgrading from my Series 3, and I figured that this would be the perfect time to walk through the setup steps of an Apple Watch. I just unboxed my brand new watch, and so I'm going to go through the setup steps for the first time on this watch right now. I'm gonna film it all so that way you can see not only what it looks like on the watch as you're moving through the different setup screens, but as well on the phone, because there's a lot of things that you do on the phone as well as the watch. So if you're interested on how to set up an Apple Watch, go ahead and keep on watching, because this one is the video for you. Just as a heads up, I'm going to be going through this setup with the idea in mind that somebody who's watching this video might have never laid hands on an Apple Watch before. If you are that person, I would really recommend watching my Apple Watch Basics Part 1, because even though it's on the Apple Watch Series 3, it still applies. The physical body of the new watch looks a little bit different, but it's set up exactly the same. I just wanted to say that up top, just so that way you can keep in mind if you're somebody watching this video and you think I'm explaining something a little too in detail, because of course I already know that, just remember that there might be people watching this video who have never even seen an Apple Watch in person. So this video is hopefully going to help everybody who's either getting their very first experience with an Apple Watch or a veteran who just needs a refresher on going through the setup guide. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Hi, I'm up here. I'm gonna try to pop in from time to time to give you a little bit of a further explanation on what I'm showing you in this video. To start right from the top, just to let you know, sometimes your watch will ask you what language and country you're in. Just go ahead and answer those. Don't think too far into it. Typically, the country that you're in will come up as first. If for some reason you have to change it from what's recommended at the top, just go ahead and scroll through. It is all alphabetical. Something that's really nice about setting up an Apple device is there will always be things like, what does this mean? Or what is this on every screen you go on? Or it will already give you a detailed explanation. So if I'm not touching on something in this video, just look at the screen and see if there's anything that says, give me more information, what's this? Or another thing that might pop up is an eye inside of a circle. An eye inside of a circle is typically a universal term for information. The Apple Watch can be on your wrist, it could be laying down like this. It really doesn't matter, it's just kind of like your preference. So when you turn on your Apple Watch, it's going to say, bring your Apple Watch near an iPhone. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is the Apple Watch app. This is going to be your main way of communicating with your watch from your phone. This is also how you're going to be setting up your watch using your phone. So this is a necessary app to have. If you don't already have it, go ahead and download it. My screen here looks a little bit different because I have an Apple Watch already paired to my phone. But if you're somebody who has just downloaded the Apple Watch app, or this is your first watch ever, your screen is not going to have any of this information on it. It's going to be plain and it's just going to say start pairing now or start pairing. What you're going to get on your phone is something saying either pair new watch or start pairing a new watch. You're going to go ahead and click on that. Next, you're going to get this funky nebula looking thing appearing on your Apple Watch. You're going to use the back camera of your phone to make it fit into this little square. Right on! So you're just going to get this plain loading screen on your watch until you continue on your phone. As you can see on the phone, it's giving us an option to either restore from backup or set up as a new watch. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to choose set up as a new watch. This screen here is asking if you want to wear your watch on your left or your right wrist. I'm right-handed and I like wearing mine on my left, but you might be different. In the event that you wear it on your right wrist, it's going to have you reorient your watch because you always want the digital crown and the side button to be near your hand. So it's going to have you like flip your bands a little bit. So I'll choose left. Terms and conditions, our best friend, just read them. We're just gonna hit agree. Shared settings are really cool because it makes you do a little bit less setting up. It'll just mimic the settings that are on your phone, which in theory are settings that you'd want on your watch anyway. If you do want to customize some of your specific settings, you can go into the Apple Watch app and change that. So I'm just gonna hit okay. An Apple Watch passcode is not required, but it is highly recommended. This way, if you ever take your watch off your wrist, it will immediately lock. If you ever take off your watch, whether you're about to jump in the shower or any other reason that you might want to take off your watch, like charging it, having a passcode will automatically lock it. It's going to default to a 4-digit passcode, but you can choose a longer passcode and then input that there. For this step, I'm gonna hit create passcode. So now we can see it says create a 4-digit passcode on your watch. So this is where we're gonna grab our watch. Now that I have my watch here is when I would enter in my passcode, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. After you enter in your passcode one time, you will have to do it again. After I entered in my passcode, it brought me back to this kind of waiting screen, so we can go ahead and put our watch aside and pick back up our phone. A lot of screens that come up when you are doing an Apple Watch setup are information about features on your watch. For instance, on my Series 4, I have heart health, and it gives me a little blurb on what this watch can do. It then gives a little blurb at the bottom too, saying if you want to enable or disable these features, you can do so in the settings. But for now, we're just gonna hit continue. Whenever these little information screens come up, I highly recommend reading them because it can give you some great information like emergency SOS. Once you're done reading all the great perks of emergency SOS, you can hit continue. Now this screen is kind of important. What it's talking about is installing all available apps. What that means is if you have an app on your phone that has an Apple Watch compatible app, it's going to install it. And that is everything. It's not just some, it's all. So you can make the choice of either saying choose later and turn them on one by one, or installing all of them now. This makes your setup process go a little bit longer, so for me, I'm gonna do choose later. And now we wait. This syncing screen here is gonna take about 5 to 8 minutes. You can just kind of watch the little ticks get white instead of gray as they fill around the circle. And while you're waiting, you'll actually get some little tutorials that you can do on the watch. And it gives you a progress bar here too. You can scroll using the digital crown to get a little bit more information about your watch. If you get this pop-up, it's totally fine. It's just letting you know that now you have another device registered with your Apple ID. You can hit OK. Another thing that's really great about this screen is you can use your phone like you normally would while this is loading. So if I wanted to, I can exit out of the app and it's all still gonna load. Once your Apple Watch is completely done syncing, you will get this page here, which tells you all about the Apple Watch app. This is where your settings, your face gallery, as well as the App Store to download more Apple Watch apps will be located, all in the Apple Watch app. But now you just want to hit OK. And here we are! Your Apple Watch app is now the home base for all things Apple Watch. I would really recommend exploring this app, seeing all the different settings and how you can get to know it better. A few things you should check out are the My Watch section, Face Gallery, and the App Store. Once your Apple Watch is done setting up, you're ready to go. You're ready to use the Apple Watch. It comes with this Apple Watch face defaulted, but if you want to learn on how to change your Apple Watch face, I would really recommend watching my Apple Watch Basics Part 1 video. In that video, I talk about the physical tour of an Apple Watch, as well as how to switch your watch face. But now it's up to you. Go ahead and explore the Apple Watch app on your phone, explore your new Apple Watch, and have a lot of fun. If there are any questions that you have come up through using your new Apple Watch, please leave them down in the comment section down below. I'll try to answer them as best as I can, and maybe if it's something I get enough requests about, I'll make a whole video dedicated to it. Well, now you've got yourself a brand new Apple Watch. Congratulations, you set up your Apple Watch. See, it wasn't that hard. It just looks a little daunting, I know, but after you get it set up, now you have this really cool piece of technology that you get to go play around with. So like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. I hope this video was helpful for anybody who is watching. If you want to see more tutorials about the Apple Watch, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comments down below what videos in specific that you would like to see. I've also made a playlist that is linked down below for all of my Apple Watch tutorials, so go ahead and check those out for a one-stop shop on all my Apple Watch videos. I make a lot of videos about tech stuff, whether they be tutorials, reviews, or anything in between on that sense, and I make a lot of different types of content, so if you're interested in that, go ahead and check out my channel. Otherwise, that is it for me. Stay beautiful, have a marvelous day, have fun with your new Apple Watch, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!